Hey there, comic book fans. I'm John Andersen, and I just watched episode 18 of The Flash, and it was really good. Zoom's definitely back with a vengeance, but before I go any further, keep in mind I'm going to be going through key plot points from the episode. So if you haven't seen it yet, here is your spoiler warning. And there it goes. Now, courtesy of Erobothon last episode, Harrison Wells is able to develop a tachyon device to increase Barry's speed by 4 times, making him a capable adversary for Zoom for once. And I really like the idea of the conversation about the breaches, that if you just leave them closed, then we don't have to worry about Zoom ever again. But given the fact that Barry is a true hero, he can't stand for having somebody terrorize Earth 2, or any Earth for that matter, and he's able to convince Harrison and Joe to pursue reopening the breaches, but he also has to convince somebody else. So the key to opening the breaches is Cisco. He's got to channel his powers that we saw on Earth 2 by reverb, but Cisco's a little scared of the potential of that power because, as I've said in previous videos, I think Vibe has the potential to be a very powerful adversary for any villain or hero for that matter. And I like how Cisco's concerned that he doesn't want to become obsessed with his powers like Reverb did. But Barry's able to convince Cisco that he has something that Reverb and Zoom didn't have, and that's friends to keep him in check to make sure that he doesn't lose control. We also get the origin of Hunter Zolomon in this episode, where we see that his father killed his mother right in front of him, and that set him on this path of being a serial killer. And thanks to the particle accelerator explosion, he now has access to the Speed Force, and now we are where we are now. So Team Flash wisely decides to use the idea of Hunter's parents as a crutch to weaken Zoom, which works to some effect. But apparently Zoom has a lot more untapped potential that they were aware of and is able to escape and kidnaps Wally in the process. So that leads to Wally being the man in the Iron Mask, who, once again, I don't know who that person is at all. My gut's telling me it's Wally from Earth 2, but I have no backing for that. All we know is that Zoom knows who it is and wants to keep that person contained. And the fact that he has an iron mask makes me believe that he has some sort of vocal power. So Barry decides that the only way to get Wally back is to give up his speed, which he does. And Zoom obviously wants to take advantage of this opportunity to kill Barry, but Caitlin is able to stop Jay because of their relationship that they had, and that was able to kindle some sort of remorse for Zoom, and he's able to let Barry go, but he also captures Caitlin in the process. And what I really found interesting about this episode is, yes, a lot of questions were answered, but at the same time, a lot were brought up. So it'll be interesting to see what goes on the next couple episodes. So that's my thoughts on episode 18. If you guys like this video, be sure to share and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook at John Ryan Andersen, or on Instagram and Twitter at The Comic Look. Remember guys, as always, comics do deserve a second look.